on? How y'all doing? So, this video gonna be about Tucker Carlson, old Tucker Carlson, and Fox News is trying to keep him under low wraps because of what just happened in Buffalo. Well, he's been spewing this racist rhetoric for a long time, but let's be realistic. He learned from the dynamicists. He learned from in part the Howard Sterns. He learned from Cal Thomas and Rush Limbaugh. This is nothing new. Rush Limbaugh got to be like his daddy of saying it, of promoting it, of letting it be out there. Fox News does this a whole lot. And Hannity does it. You know, it's always fashionable to get a white male to pontificate, to sit there and give people diarrhea of the mouth of falsities, especially in a country that is still white based and operated and ran. I don't quite see all these things that they always like to put out there. All the Bill of Rights and everything are still done by white men. Majority of people who've been in the White House, vice president, etc., white, Congress, etc., white, police, the whole nine, the laws. If there was this so-called change, don't you think there'd be police reform or deduction? That there would be there'd be crimes against people who violated black folks' rights in this country? Don't you think that? Wouldn't it be common sense? There wouldn't be a problem with critical so-called race theory or anything like that if the proper truth about America was ever told. But see, Tucker Carlson gets to sit there on a box by those racist bigot trashes from the NRA and these other institutes and program minds into thinking that, oh, your whiteness is being subjected to a takeover. When in actuality, it's a very few people who bring so-called illegal immigrants to America, who bring situations here to cause this. You see, Tucker Carlson will never tell you that white male or the white men or majority are the terrorists. That attack in Buffalo was a terrorist attack beyond just hate. What's an 18-year-old boy who barely, probably 10 years ago, he wasn't playing Sink My Battleship, was playing Monopoly, going to know about the historical and say all those things unless someone was indoctrinating and ingraining him? Tucker Carlson should be charged too. Fox News should be charged. And a large segment of white America should be charged too for denial, for not talking about it, for not working with it. See, you got a pandemic that's still going on, but you got a bigger pandemic called racism, which has been allowed to manifest and been bought and paid for with a heavy debt that has never even had a mask, has never had anything to offset it. But you know there will be another Tucker Carlson emerging because this is what they want. They don't want a United States. They don't want to have a balance. They can't talk educationally or enlightened to say why they stand what they stand. They put on nice suits. They got, make nice money, etc., nice homes, cars, etc. Families, white picket fence and all that. However, they can't give you logical reasons to justify their racist ways and agendas because I, as a black man, been in this country time of my life, and I don't see where anyone is infringing upon anything. What I see is white ownership in every profession or so on and so forth, allowing what they want to allow. You see, one of the best things, and I'm going to say it, and I don't say it good because the pandemic is not good because of people being sick, dying, etc. But one of the best things about this situation that has happened the last couple of years, it took white folks who cry. And they never had to share nothing, never had to look at anything. You see. But you see all this money going to Ukraine and this other stuff. Tucker Carlson, the thing is this. You're reading off a script. We know good and well you don't believe half the lies you tell. No, you don't. But there is an agenda. And it is selective rose-colored glasses. And I say this all the time. Stevie Wonder can see better or acknowledge better than a lot of these turkeys who will hide behind and downplay the racism. But this is what's being fostered. Those cats who stand there on that microphone and talk like Tucker Carlson are pushing more of a racist than anything. And when white folks come out and say, well, y'all need to stop talking about this, or why y'all harp on this? Well, why don't you point the finger at the real ones who started? Because black reaction is because of what has happened. But the white cause is because they want to stir things. They want to take it back to slavery. And they don't want to be accountable for what they put out. See, they didn't have it both ways. That's white power in America. They didn't stir both the cause and the effect. Building prisons, low paying people, and Ponzi scheming, everything you can think of, they've done it. And Tucker Carlson is just another puppet in a lot of puppets kissing the same ring Rush Limbaugh did. Anyway, give me your thoughts and takes about old Tucker Carlson's races behind just following the script. Please hit like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for one another, and believe me, there will be another one of them. Believe me, because that's what America wants with 3Ks. They pay for that, and they are comfortable with that. So when you see cats like this 18-year-old in Buffalo, know where it came from because it's indoctrinated, it's been pushed, an agenda. I'm out.